Hi, I'm Tammy.
And I'm Greg, and you're watching Chock Full of Quarters. Join us each week to watch us collect quarters from our laundromat.
And see how much money we make. We also give tips on buying, owning, and running a laundromat. And to answer that question that everybody wants to know.
Does a laundromat make money?
Make sure you watch for the code word in the video and enter it into the comment section for your chance to win this coffee can full of quarters. You must be a subscriber.
So hit that subscribe button, press the like button, it really helps the channel, and don't forget the notification bell so you can be notified of future videos.
Let's get collecting. Hi, I'm Tammy.
And I'm Greg, and you're watching Chock Full of Quarters.
So we are going to do our first official pull from the soda machine with our new coin box. And it actually looks really good. Which one here? No coins fell down all around it or anything, so. Ooh, this. Oh wow, this is a little.
More than normal. Don't need to count.
Let's see. Yeah, why don't you count it? Since I can't hold on to the.
2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, $9.
I wasn't even pointing that at you.
Huh?
9. Usually, isn't it like 6?
Yeah, 3. Yeah.
Let's get this collection started. Now, this week Greg didn't have to pull any money out of the boxes because it's the end of the month, and we already know our numbers are a little low, but it's the end of the month, so. What is that? Oh, paper. All of our windows are steamed up because it is hot here, but they say that the humidity is going to break on Monday. Thank God. So one of the things, okay, so what we're going to talk about tonight is, so everybody has, any business owner, all business owners have like employee horror stories, and we've had them too. We've had, you know what?
We've had good ones and we've had some bad ones.
Yeah. Oh, that looked good. So we took this machine out until I can get the new valve for this. Which kind of stinks because I've already got a couple of machines out.
And that's one thing, you will never like having your own machines out. It's just part of
the business.
Part of the business.
It's very hard unless, oh, that was good.
And they always seem to go, I don't want to say they go in threes.
No, ours goes in threes. It's always been like that.
Yeah, well.
No, it has been, Greg.
More than 3 now, there's 4.
I know. But the ones we'll show you.
They go in multiples.
Yeah.
Put it that way. It seems like.
Because we want to get the collection done and everything. We're not going to be putting the door locks in tonight. We're going to be doing that tomorrow night. Popcorn. So we've had some pretty amazing employees, I would say.
Yeah.
So we have, so some of the things, that was like full. Probably because this one's been out.
Yeah,
so
normally would use this one or
yeah,
just a little bit in here.
Yeah, this is not much. And that we think is the door lock. So we had an employee called, we're going to call her Kristen, and we hired her about 2 weeks. This was, I don't know, years ago, about 2 weeks before Christmas. She actually worked at another laundromat across town, did their cleaning, and she was just looking to pick up some extra days, and so I hired her. I got her trained. She was doing really well, and so Greg and I decided to go to his parents for Christmas that year, and all she had to do, we were always closed on Christmas Day. All she had to do was come and open on Christmas Eve, and then come back and clean and close. That's all she had to do. We got a call, so the day before Christmas Eve we went up to his parents' house. We got a call Christmas Eve morning that the laundromat was closed. Could not, called her. We had nobody to. No, Corey was away.
No, Corey was here. Or we hadn't left yet or something. Because there was some way that we were able to resolve the situation, but not.
Maybe we had Corey come. I don't know. But so finally, we finally got a hold of her New Year's Eve with this big sob story that some unknown person in her family was in trouble. She had left her phone at home, and where she was, there wasn't a single telephone line, no landline, no payphone, nobody around that would, allow her to, use the phone. So, needless to say, she's no longer employed. Yeah, she didn't when
No
she.
call, no show.
For a week. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. So, and then we had Kathy Ann.
She was with us for a little while.
She was with us for a little while. A little bit of I would say an odd duck. But at first, she was a good employee. She did well. But as time progressed, we just kept having problems. And I had gotten a call from a customer of ours who she actually knew. But, so here's how it kind of played out. She came in to clean, and we have a policy when if there's clothes in the washer or a dryer, they get taken out, they get placed into a plastic bag, and they get put on one of the chairs. Well, she went through the clothes
for 24 hours.
Yeah, we've already, I think we've talked about our policy. But so that's our policy. You take the clothes out, put them in a bag, put them on the chair. That end of story. That's what, and they get left there for 24 hours. So the next day, I got a call from our customer, and wow, these are really good. She said that she had clothes missing from her wash. So I came down, watched the video, and Kathy Ann had taken all the clothes neatly out, folded them, and put them into a basket, and then she went through. Oh yeah.
Sorry. Yesterday, to make sure we didn't jam up our big machine, so instead of collecting it and putting it in the thing, I moved it into here.
And someone had, I think it was Tim Northrop had suggested, or somebody suggested, you put it into one of these boxes so we can see.
Yeah.
So this is what he pulled out of the big machine.
This is what was in the big machine. And
Just
when I
to
pull
give-
it, you'll see how empty it's going to be.
Just to give some room. So we watched the video, and so she took all the clothes out, and she was taking what she wanted out of these clothes. And here's the whole kicker of the thing. This customer of ours, what they do is they bring about 80 pounds worth of clothes. Okay? And her son, who's always drunk, comes over here. He puts 80 pounds of clothes in this 55-pound washer. And there's no room for water, no room for soap. And there's quite a few people who live in that house that all smoke. So the clothes stink all the time, and I mean, it's disgusting. It really is. And because we've had to take their clothes out before, and it's horrible. But she took these clothes, but the thing was that she was actually very good friends with this woman, but didn't know those were her clothes. And but the customer knew that Kathy Ann worked for us, and so when I got the clothes back, we confronted her, and I said to her, you have a choice. You can either give back the clothes or you're going to jail. So she had the clothes in her car, came back, gave them to us, and then the customer also knew. When I returned the clothes to her, she asked me, she goes, did Kathy Ann take them? And I said, well, Kathy Ann's no longer employed with us. And she's like, okay. So I don't know if there was any kind of street justice that went on there. I don't know if they're still friends. I have no idea. But Kathy Ann no longer works for us. And it's too bad too, because when she was good, she was good. When she wasn't good, she wasn't good. So, who else? Well, I don't know if we told you all, Scully McViking, why we fired him. Did we tell you that we fired him because he was washing his underwear in my mop sink? I don't know if we told you that. I can't remember. But that was pretty much the end all. That was it. That's why I decided to fire him.
Did Did we fire him or did he?
No, he technically quit because
well-
I started a policy. Because he had really bad hygiene, and I started a policy.
That's pretty good for one day.
Yeah, not bad. I started a policy that all employees must come bathed and in fresh clothes, clean clothes, and he just up and quit on us. So, oh, that looks
Not
really
bad
nice.
for having gone out the other
Yes.
day.
So you are going to have, like every employee, you'll have these horrible employees, and we've had a couple more, but I don't really but, so we have 2 good employees right now, actually 4 actually, well, it's a little mishmash. Corey, who manages for us when we go away. We have the gentleman that cleans for us at night. But we'd like to talk about Carl, who we had hired him to open up for us, and tell them how we ended up hiring
that
Carl.
Story. Carl is a local, super nice guy. Nicest guy you ever want to meet. And honest as the day is long, I tell you, and that's how we ended up. We knew he was a nice guy, but when you're dealing with a cash business, you have to be careful who you hire, you know. Well, one day I made another one of my colossally stupid mistakes.
Move the cart so I can see.
Sorry. I left the keys that you see us opening up with it and set them on top.
What are you talking about?
That's how we hired Carl.
Yeah, you didn't say what you left what open.
The keys.
To what?
The change machine. Sorry, you're right. Okay, so edit, start over. So anyway, Carl is as honest as the day is long. I'll tell you that. He's a super nice guy. So what had happened, how we found that out, we already knew he was nice. The honest part happened when I made a really stupid mistake of leaving the keys for the change machine one night when I was in here checking it at night. I accidentally, stupidly left the machine open and left the keys sitting on top of it. Next day, about 8 in the morning, business phone rings. I get up, I answer it.
It was more like
"Hey."
7, but yeah.
It was early.
It was early.
And it was Carl. And Carl's like, hey, you guys, the change machine down at the Laundromat, it's wide open and there's keys sitting on top of it with this. And he described the key ring, what was on it. I was like, yeah, that's our key ring. Yeah, I was like, are you good? Are you there now? He's like, yeah, I'm staying right here. I was like, could you make sure nobody goes in that thing and takes anything? He's like, yeah. I was like, I'll be there. I'm there in 10 minutes. I raced down here. And I was like, oh man, and he wouldn't take any money. He was like, no, I'm just helping you guys out. You're always nice to me. And he could have cleaned us out, so we just filled that the night before. That was $1,200 a quarter, and I think there was also some paper money in there. And he could have had himself a nice little payday there.
And it was almost like 2 years later when we decided to start having him open on the weekends for us. And he was the first person we thought of.
Yeah.
We didn't think about anybody else. And when we got a hold of him, we're like, hey, do you want to do this? And he's like, yeah. He's like, but why me? And he's like, and I was like, why wouldn't we have you? You saved us, so let's, we wanted to kind of repay you. And he's been great. He's
dead on reliable, other than there was, I think, 1 or 2 days. His health is not the greatest, unfortunately.
So he hasn't been working for us right now because he's just got out. He's been in the hospital for a couple months. So, but he's on his way to recovery, and we hope he's going to be back soon.
Once he gets all recovered, we're going to hopefully have him back.
So, we're going to do the dry. Did you put stuff in there?
I can't remember if I put anything in here or not. So find out.
So we're going to start the dryers, and we're going to speed through them, and we will see you at the other end. I want to see how good this one looks. And dryers are done.
We're sorry to interrupt your regularly scheduled programming, but we want to bring you this important public service announcement from Chock Full of Quarters, the magnet. Remember, if you want the magnet that says, I don't want a job, I want to own a laundromat for free, only pay $1 shipping to the P.O. box coming across the screen now, or you can pay through PayPal with instructions also coming across the screen now. And now, back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Okay, so we're missing a couple of weeks in collection. So let's just kind of go back over. I know we filmed this one, July 9th. I know we filmed that one. This is, I think the following week is when Greg and his buddy came down. Yeah. So this was, Greg, I need the pen, please. What's July 9th? What was this date? The other thing is that we've changed dates on days that we're collecting. We're now going to be collecting. We're not collecting on Thursdays anymore.
If we did on the 9th, it was a Thursday. Next one will be the 16th. That'd be the next Thursday.
Yeah, but didn't we move this to?
So that might be the 17th. That'd be Friday.
Yeah.
Then the 24th.
Okay. Because we also did. Can you? I can't get the.
Yeah.
So this is
July 24th.
July 24th. So this is July 24th, 2006 there. Those are our numbers. And then
July 31st.
July 31st. Okay, so Greg didn't have to pull any quarters. Remember, this is non-revenue, which means these are our extra quarters that we put in midweek, so Greg doesn't actually have to collect. It's a slow week this week because it's the end of the month. I think we're also going to see a drop in numbers because all that unemployment is drying up. So this 554 was extra quarters that we've been putting aside from last week. All of our spare quarters. So that's why it's not revenue. I know everybody asks, what does not revenue mean? It means that these were extra quarters that we use just so we can top off the hopper. Okay.
Basically, it was money that was not put through a washer or a dryer.
Exactly.
That's what it boils down to.
Yeah. So we're gonna start washer, dryer, soap, and vending. Okay, let's start this.
And we're going to 4304.
4304. Okay. Greg, I know that's gonna be heavy. Ooh, careful. Everywhere. Wait, no, you get, oh, I see. Yeah, we gotta take them out. We're stopping at 4304. That will be enough to bring our hopper to
At 12.
to $1,200 in quarters. What do we need? 3, 7. Hold on. There's 4. Hit that. Need one more. Okay, so we're at 4304. Careful that you don't break that handle.
I know.
That should fit in there.
Yeah.
Let's get this in. And I might have some extra, we might have some quarters down in there. Wait a minute. I'll be honest with you, I'm a little surprised that we weren't finding any silver. With that many quarters, we should have at least found one silver. But I'm most surprised we didn't. Okay, so we'll start this up. Good, honey, I gotta cover it with my hand. There's one stuck in there. Yeah, I see it. Hold on. Okay. $48.74 for washers.
12, 18, 50.
Do you know, I remember the days when we were just hitting 1,000 for washers, and I thought that was good.
We're talking about 48.74.
Okay. And now we're gonna do dryers.
What was it, 48.74?
48, yep, 48.74.
525.75.
Okay. What? Did you find the box problem? Yeah, not as good. Huh? Not as good this week. But we'll figure it out. We had to, hold on one second, Greg, before you do that. Let's kind of come over here, bring it over here so we can fix this. So we have a lot of problems with, even though these are manual machines, we like them, it has no electricity whatsoever. So a lot of times what happens is that this just comes disengaged from this. So we need some quarters. Greg's gonna put quarters in. And they'll probably fall on the floor, but that's okay. So he's gonna push that in, hold it in there. And then what I gotta do is pop it back in. And I don't know, 5-6 times a year, that's how it works. It happens. And then he's gonna put it back on. This works on a pin system because you can see the pin right there. It's gonna go in, pop in, and it locks down there, and it also, the top door locks. And then, because that happened, all the Clorox 2 boxes got a little kind of messed up a little bit. Make sure they're pushed down a little bit. There you go. So, that's what happens. And we got quarters on the floor. Get those quarters. There's one right there, and there's one right here. Okay. Okay. So we are at 69.77. Wow, that's actually
Not bad.
well, it's
Not as good as the other
no,
weeks
it's
have been,
low. But we're also out of gain.
Yeah.
There is, for some reason, everybody's out of gain unless you want to pay $125 for a case, and I'm not going to. So I'll just stay out of gain and buy extra Tide. So now we're gonna do vending, which I got a nickel and a penny over here. Lots of quarters, I see. You got that?
145.
Yeah. Wow, there was almost 1 nickel. And yeah, $9.
Plus, I mean, what do we have? Nickels, dimes, quarter?
Oh, just 11 cents.
Oh, I didn't count that.
Yeah.
$37.50.
Okay. $18.23.75. And that's it. Again, last day of the month, it's down. But that's okay, because I think we'll probably be doing well next week. But that's still good. Overall, that's still really, really good. Hey, it's Tammy.
And this is Greg.
And we just wanted to thank everybody for all of your concern when Greg got electrocuted. We appreciate all of the advice on how to turn the power off.
Which we are fully aware of, believe me. We know that. It's just
it's a great reminder.
Yes.
It's a great reminder. So
and it wasn't that I didn't get burned. I got made aware that the electricity was there. That was all that happened.
Yeah.
You know, nothing permanent, nothing happened.
But he did run pretty fast.
Yeah.
He did run when he jumped off that stool.
I just backed up really fast. I was like, ooh, okay, and then I ran to the back, hit the switch.
Yeah, no, he ran pretty fast.
I ran pretty fast. Yeah,
so, but we just wanted to thank everybody for all your concern for Greg. But he's fine, and no long-term damage, I hope.
Yeah.
So, but
We're
so I hope you have an amazing week.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.